So let's begin the session. So today we are going to start with the first module, investment planning specialist. Okay. And in this, we will be talking about, we'll do this first submodule, which is personal financial management. Now, the first thing to learn about CFP is we know that through CFP we become a financial planner, we become a financial advisor. What a financial planner does, a financial planner does financial planning. What is financial planning? Now, can somebody tell me what is financial planning? It's a very basic question.
Yeah, it's like planning our financials betterly in a proper way.
Okay, planning our finances in a proper way, in a systematic way. Okay. Anything more specific?
Sir, understanding clients' goals and to plan how and to plan so as to achieve those goals financially.
Good. Good. The financial planning, the definition says that financial planning is the process to achieve one's financial goals with peace of mind. And I'll add to this without compromise. See, ultimately, why do we do financial planning? Because everybody has some or the other goals. So, in order to achieve your financial goal, we have to do financial planning. Okay? And when you do financial planning, you actually get peace of mind. You get that, confidence that yes, tomorrow I am going to achieve my goal. Where I am going to reach, I will reach that destination and without much of compromise. So that is financial planning. So everything boils down to when you look at financial planning, everything boils down to the goals. If you have goal, then planning is required. If you do not have any goal, then you do not need financial planning. A very simple thing. Okay. See, if you want to go for a vacation, then only traveling is required. If you do not want to go for a vacation, then traveling is not required, planning is not required. As simple as that. Now let's take an example. We will try and understand that. See, one we have understood that what is planning. Okay, and I'll also give you one more example to understand what is planning. Now see, you want to go for a vacation. Okay, you want to go for a vacation, and like you come to know that coming weekend is a long weekend. Okay, coming weekend is a long weekend, and your family says that chalo let's go for a vacation. We have a very short vacation, some 3-4 days ka vacation we'll go for. And for long we haven't gone for any vacation, so let's plan for a vacation. Now you are quite smart enough to know that vacation means out of the city. So assuming if I am living in Hyderabad, so vacation means it has to be somewhere out of station. So in the morning, like today evening, we decide that we'll go for the vacation, and tomorrow early morning, like we all pack our bags, and very early morning we all family members we go to the railway station because we are even smart enough to know that a train will take me to some outstation. So We all go to the nearest railway station from my house. We all like go to the very first platform, and we catch the very first train which which came to that platform. We all boarded that very first train which came, and the journey started. Okay, the journey started. After one day, the train reached to the destination. Now tell me, which destination did the train reach? My destination or the train's destination?
Train's destination.
Train's destination. Perfect. So from Hyderabad, the journey started. Okay. And we, when we reached to the final destination of the train, we came out and we saw the final destination was Tirupati. Okay, we have reached Tirupati. The train has taken us to Tirupati. Now tell me, when we were planning, what was our intention? What was the intention? That we have to go for a vacation. What type of vacation? A fun vacation. Okay, a fun vacation. Tirupati is definitely a place to visit. But why do you visit Tirupati? Should be your objective? Not fun, right? That place is a holy place where you go for prayers. Now, is this the right destination that you have reached as per your objective? Were
No,
you
sir.
intending to go for prayers? Were you intending to go to a holy place? It was not your objective, right? यहाँ पे जाना है तो क्यों जाना पड़ता है? It's a holy place. For prayers, for rituals, you would go there. Now, already out of your 3 days, you have spent one day in traveling. After reaching this place, you realize, oh, I shouldn't have come here. Okay, I should have actually gone to some hill station or some place like Goa. Now, I have already traveled almost some 1,000-1,200 kilometers away from Hyderabad, and it's the opposite direction, and rather I should have actually gone to Goa, which is another 1,000-1,200 kilometers from this place, from Hyderabad. Now, after reaching here, I have wasted out of three days or 4 days, I have wasted one day. I have wasted the time, I have wasted the money, and realized that I have reached to the wrong destination for my objective for the trip. Then after reaching Tirupati, I decide that I have to actually go to Goa. So let me take a train to Goa. Now the train to Goa, from year to year, it is going to be around 2,000 plus kilometers. So if I go in train, it will take around two more days for me to reach here. So by the time if I reach Goa, my vacation period is already over. Or if I say that, okay, I'll take a flight. So it is so that I reach early. Yes, you can reach early, but it is going to be too expensive. It is going to be way beyond your budget, which you never wanted to spend. So if you go in the train and then reach Goa, which will take another 2 days. When you reach Goa, you would realize that from tomorrow my office starts. So you reach Goa, and again from Goa, the same day you have to start for Hyderabad. So yet 1 day is gone, another 2 days are gone to reach Goa, and from Goa again 1 day back to Hyderabad. The entire 4 days has gone in journey. Did your goal is achieved? Did you ultimately achieve your goal of having a fun vacation to relax, to enjoy? Ultimately, did you really achieve your objective? Could
Not
you?
actually part of,
Hmm?
not actually part of it.
A very small part of it. Maybe the journey ka part you might have enjoyed, but you did not wanted to go to Goa just to enjoy the journey, right? Like you wanted to go somewhere where you can sit, relax, enjoy the weather, enjoy the scene, okay, play with your family, go around, taste different food. So going out has lot many things in your mind that I'll do shopping, I will eat different food, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll go to the beach. You have different objectives. I will relax. बट यहाँ पे तो कुछ हुआ ही नहीं ना. यहाँ पे तो खाली जर्नी जर्नी हुआ. एंड जर्नी इज नॉट वेरी प्लेजेंट. जर्नी इज गुड फॉर फ्यू आवर्स, बट इफ यू आर डूइंग जर्नी कंटिन्यूसली फॉर 3-4 days, it's never pleasant. So rather relaxing, you actually have got tired. So ultimately you did not achieve your goal. Now why this happened? Because of lack of planning. You did not plan well. See, in anybody's personal finance also, the the financial journey is like the train journey, or something like going to a vacation. For a vacation, if you have not planned it properly, you are not ultimately going to achieve your target, your goal. Similarly, in your personal finance, if you have not planned your personal finance well, if you do not have a proper goal or objective, and you do not work towards the goal and objective, your entire life will just go in journey only, but you would see that you are not reaching to your target, you are not achieving your goal. Okay, the reason being that first of all, you yourself don't know what is your target and what is your goal. I'll come to this point again later, that there is also a difference between a goal and a desire. See, there is a difference in goal and a desire. When we talk about this example, when we all discuss that in the house, when we discuss that, let's go for a vacation, fun vacation. It was a desire, right? It was just a desire. But we did not plan it, we did not convert it, that desire into a goal. What does it mean? How can I convert my desire into a goal?
By planning properly actually.
Yeah, by planning properly. Okay, but to be little specific. Now, see, when I say that I want to buy a car, I want to buy a car. What is this? This is a
Desire.
desire. If I say that I want to buy a Mercedes-Benz C-Class silver color, 50 lakh rupees cost on 1st of January 2025, then what is this?
Goal.
This becomes a goal. Because a desire is just a wish. A goal is something which is a wish with specific time, amount, okay, quality, all these things we are very specific. Plus, planning means what? A goal is there and we have a plan of action. So we are converting our desires into a goal and then we start working towards it. Okay, that is basically the process of financial planning. So here also when I because lot of people when you meet people, you will see people have desires, they do not have goals. They all have the desire, they don't have the goal. When you ask someone, any of the client or any of your friend or family member, you ask them that tell me what are your goals. So normally what you'll come to hear from them, they'll say that I want a big house. I want a big car. I want to give best education to my children. I want to have a, a grand marriage function for my daughter. I want to live a lavish post-retirement life. I want to die rich. Right? You must have come across a lot of these things maybe when you have spoken to someone, to people. Don't you think these are all desires only?
Yes.
Right?
We just have to replace the desire word in want, so that I desire a big house, I desire a big car, I desire a best education.
Exactly. And people don't understand that what they have is not a goal but just a desire. Somebody says that I want to retire early. Okay. Now what is early? Whether you want to retire, normally people may retire at the age of 60. You want to retire at 55. You want to retire at 50. You want to retire at 45. So you can't just say that I want to retire early because there is no definition of the term early. How early? If you say I want to buy a big car, like the car can also be costing 10 lakhs, it can be 50 lakhs, it can be 1 crore. Now recently, 2-3 days back in the news it had come, Ajinkya Rahane, this cricketer, he bought a new Mercedes car worth 3 crore. The car can also cost 3 crore or possibly even more. Now, are you desiring to buy a car which is worth in crores or you want to buy car in lakhs? There's a big difference. Okay. For me, if I have to spend in a car, even 20 lakh rupees, I would think that is it really required or not. But for those people, buying a 3 crore rupee car is also not a big issue for them. So having a desire and converting into a goal is the job of a financial planner. So when I meet a client and when my client says that I want to buy a car, big car, I will ask them, put it on the paper, that which car, when do you want to buy, what is the cost of that particular car, be specific. When the client says that I want to give the best education to my child, see in Hyderabad there is a place called Amirpet, where if you go to this Amirpet, it's all full of IT education. Lot of institutes are there who are teaching C++, Java, whatever it is. So if I want to learn some IT ka course in Amirpet, the best of the institute may charge 25,000, 30,000 rupees. If I want to go to the best of the college in Hyderabad, it might cost 5 lakhs. If I want to go to the best of the college in India, it might cost say 25 lakhs. If I have to go to the best of the colleges in Asia, it might cost 50 lakhs. And if I want to go to the best of the colleges, universities in the world, it might cost 1 crore. So there is a huge difference between 25,000 and 1 crore. Okay. So having a person converting the desires into a goal is very important first. And this is a part of financial planning that we do. That first we sit with the client and make them write all their desires and convert it into a goal. We make them write very specific things so that we have a clarity that what exactly we want to do, where exactly we want to reach. See, you must have heard about this fairy tale Alice in Wonderland. Okay, this is just a saying. So a character, right? Alice in Wonderland. So one day Alice was just walking and walking, continuously walking for some time. And then she came across two roads, like a Y junction. Like one is going left, other is going right, or a junction. Now she stood there and she started thinking, should I go left or should I go right? So somebody asked her, some old lady was passing through, she asked, why are you standing? What is your problem? Alice says that I'm confused. Should I go left or right? So that old lady says, where exactly you want to go? What is your destination? She says that I have no destination. So she says that how does it matter? You go left or right, it doesn't matter because you yourself don't have a destination. You don't know where you want to go. So how does it matter that you go left or right? So over here, what was missing was planning. So the first thing in the evening before the journey, one night before the journey, we should have sat and decided upon that what should be our destination. And we would have decided, yes, we should have, Goa should be our destination. We should have even thought of what is our budget to go to Goa for a vacation. As a family, we have a budget of, let's say 50,000 rupees. Now in 50,000, see, to go to Goa, you can go in car, you can go in bus, train, you can go in flight. But 50,000 budget may definitely flight is not a option because I have, 5, 6 family members. Then I have to even take care of the hotel expenses over there, food expenses, shopping. So going in flight may not be a good idea. So train is something which is in my budget. So I should have thought of a budget. Then I should have decided upon the mode of traveling, that is train. Then when I say train, then which train from which station, which platform and what time. See, it is not that you know that we have to go to the train, so you go to the nearest station and you take the first train which comes. You need to plan it out, see, do a research that which train actually goes to Goa, which station. It is not necessary that that train would come to you to the nearest station from your house. You may have to travel a little more distance. You may have to go, maybe that train is coming to some station which is little far from your house, so you will have to travel there. You will have to go to that platform. It may not come on the platform number 1, it might come on platform number 2, it might come on platform number 5. You will have to climb that bridge, you will have to go to that particular platform, okay, and board that train. So see, try to understand that I am trying to link this to the personal finance. What happens is that first of all, people do not really have a proper goal. They do not really think of a budget in their mind. They do not really plan for a proper mode of traveling. Okay, traveling in the sense, if I want to achieve a goal, what mode, which instrument I should be investing my money? Should I invest in a fixed deposit, a recurring deposit, an insurance policy, a mutual fund, or a share, or a PMS, portfolio management service? So there are so many different products available. We don't really see that which mode of product is actually instrument is suitable. Okay, and we just like just boarding a train, but you don't know that whether you are going in the right direction or you are going in the wrong direction. Just because we just take the train which comes first. In our life, in our finance, we take that train which comes first. Just like a person who wants to do an investment, he doesn't plan that which instrument is suitable to him. Whoever agent comes to that particular person first, explains a product, he will just simply invest into it just because that product is good, sounds to be good. He doesn't really think about that whether that product is really suitable, is it really required, is that product really going to help him reach his destination? You don't know. People don't think on those lines. Okay, and then once you board that particular train, and then once you get down, nowadays, do you book a cab or a hotel after reaching the destination? We book a hotel from here itself, right? You go to the app OYO or Make My Trip or lot of different websites or applications are there. Sitting at home also, you can see the hotels and you can book it from here.
Yes, yes.
So you book a cab from here, that when I reach Goa, I want an Innova, or I want a cab which should be picking us from the station, take us to the hotel, and should be there with us for the next 2 days or so, and should take us around. So you book a cab, you book a hotel, and you also make a plan that if I am going there, so first day what I will do, second day what I will do. You will be doing a little research that what are the good restaurants in Goa where I should actually really go and explore the food. Which is the market area, which market I should go and do shopping, what is the specialty over there. So all that you are doing planning. When you have that planning in place, your 2 days of vacation is going to be very, very eventful. You are not going to waste your time. You are going to make every make the maximum out of every minute that you are spending for your vacation. You have an agenda, you have a plan, and once you go through that, and once you are back to your home, you will feel that satisfaction that yes, it was worth going there. I have actually achieved my target. I have relaxed. I have enjoyed. I have seen a new city, a new place. I have uh, really I tasted good different food. So it was all worth spending time, money, efforts, and ultimately your goal will be achieved. So don't you think that for a small vacation, the kind of planning that we do, okay, for a small vacation also the kind of planning that we do, don't you think that for your actual life, for your finances, which is so very important, planning isn't required? Planning is so very required, right? But unfortunately, people miss it out over here. For their small things we plan, but we forget or we fail to plan for our finances. Our finances, we manage it in a very ad hoc way. Whatever thing comes first, we will just do it without thinking that is it good for me, bad for me, is it required or not required. There are a lot of investments that people do. You go and ask them that you are investing in this particular product. Why are you investing in this product? They will have no proper answer. They will either say that the agent had come to me, he explained, I felt this is a good product, I invested. Somebody will say that I had money left, I had money, extra money lying with me, so I was just looking at some good option to invest. So somebody suggested, I did this investment. Someone will say that my friend was doing this, so I also did this. So the decisions in your finance is not well thought decisions. They are very ad hoc decisions, which is the most dangerous thing that one can do. And see, for planning, for small things we do planning. See, today, if you want to go to when you want to go to your office, and your office timing, let's say 9 a.m. is what you want to reach. So would you start planning at quarter to 9 that, okay, let me see how I reach there? You are not going to do that. You know that 9 a.m. if I have to reach office, and from my home to office, the time normally takes 30 minutes. So you may start from your house at least at 8:15 to 8:30. Between 8:15 to 8:30, you will also keep some buffer of 10-15 minutes that maybe if there is an extra more traffic today, then it might take little more time. So you will start at 8:15. To start at 8:15, you have to complete your breakfast by 8. You have to complete your breakfast. Now by 8, if you have to complete your breakfast, that means at least 7:45 to 8 you have to do your breakfast. If you have to start your breakfast at 7:45, you should be waking up at least 7 a.m. Okay, because you have to freshen up. Maybe you want to go for a small walk or so. So you wake up at 7, by 7:30, 7:45. So you are doing a lot of reverse calculation also. And this is planning. Now you know that in the morning I have to wake up at 7. So I need at least a 7-8 hours of sleep. So I have to sleep at least at 11 p.m. in the night. So just to go to your office, how much of planning that we do may not be, you are not writing it on paper, but mental math you will always do that. Okay, at this time I want to wake up. I should be completing my breakfast by this time. I should be sleeping at this time. I should be waking up at this time. So For small things you are doing planning, why not for finance? Finance is so important thing in your life. The entire world is only struggling for money only. We all struggle for to earn money, but we don't plan it, we don't safeguard it, we don't really make sure that we use it properly. So that is where people make a big mistake. And that is where planning is so very important. Okay. Now, let us look at a role of a financial planner. The role of a financial planner. The financial planner is like a coach, is like a mentor who helps you convert your desires into goal, who helps you decide and give you what is the best way to achieve your goal, which is the which should be the best instrument, or which is the best path to achieve your goals. Now, for instance, now in the morning I get a call from FPSB board saying that tomorrow morning all the trainers in India, all the CFP trainers, there is a meeting there. There is a conference. So Kareem, you have to reach Mumbai tomorrow. Tomorrow 10 o'clock in the morning the conference starts. Now I know that what is my destination. So my destination is I want to reach from Hyderabad to Mumbai. This is my destination. See how planning happens, how planning starts. Now from Hyderabad to Mumbai, the distance is almost 800 kilometers. The time that I have is almost 24 hours. Now in the morning I get to know that by tomorrow morning I have to reach. So may not be exactly 24 hours because I will need to reach maybe 1 or 2 hours before that I can't just reach there by 10 o'clock. I will have to reach Mumbai by morning 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. And now also I will take at least couple of hours to get ready, pack my bag. So maybe around 20 full hours I will have to travel. Now 800 kilometers and 20 hours on an approximate I have time. What speed I should go? At what speed I should travel?
40 kilometers per hour.
Yes. 40 kilometers per hour. Now see, I have lot of different modes of traveling. Options are many. Starting with, I can start walking. Okay, I can start walking. See, walking is also one of the mode of traveling. I can go in cycle. I can go in bike. I can travel in my car. I can go in bus. I can go in train. I can take a flight. I can book a private jet or a chopper. There are a lot of options available. Now, out of these options, see, these options, as I said that for people, there are so many options available in their personal finance, particularly, in investments. So you have savings account, you have recurring deposits, you have chit funds, you have mutual funds, you have insurance policies, you can invest into gold, you can invest into real estate. There are so many options available. So options are many just like this. But you need to understand that which option is suitable to you. ultimately to help you achieve your goal, achieve your target. So out of all these options, if I want to choose one option, there has to be certain criterias, right? There has to be certain criterias with which it will help me to select the best option. So what will be should be the criteria? One is the cost. Second is convenience. Third, safety. Fourth, timely reach. Right? I have to consider lot many things and then select an option. Now let us start evaluating all these options. If I start walking, this is the cheapest option, right? There is no cost, free. Is it convenient? No. Is it safe? No. Can I reach on time? Walking and reaching there, covering 800 kilometers, certainly not possible in 20 hours. Cycling, yes. Cost is again cheap, almost free of cost here also. Cycling for 800 kilometers, not convenient, not safe. And in cycle, it is definitely faster than walking. But in cycle, maybe I can attain the speed of maybe 10 kilometers per hour, 12 kilometers per hour. I cannot go 40 kilometers per hour. It is difficult. In bike, cost is still okay. It is not convenient to ride a bike continuously for so many hours. Not safe. Highway pe if you are riding a bike, it is dangerous. Timely reach, yes. In a bike, I can have maintained that average 40-50 ka speed easily. Car, expensive. Convenient, at least little better than the other options. Safety may not be yes or no, because it is better than going in cycle or going in bike. It is little safe, but again driving on the highway in the night and all, it is little risky. Timely, yes, I can reach on time. Bus, cost wise, yes, it is manageable. Convenient, sometimes yes, sometimes more. If you have a sleeper bus, it's okay. But if you have a semi-sleeper bus, then sitting and going for so many hours, it is not very convenient. Safe, yes, to a greater extent. Timely reach, yes. Train, cost wise, yes. Convenient, very convenient. Safety, very safe. Yes, I can reach on time. Flight, cost expensive. Convenient, yes. Safety, sometimes yes, sometimes more, no. Timely reach, yes. Private jet, cost is very high. Convenient, safety, yes or no. Time, yes. So, see, I have so many options, and how I am evaluating all these options. Now, out of these options, tell me, should I go for the fastest option or cheapest option or a suitable option? There are three types of options you may find: fastest, cheapest, or suitable. What should be your requirement? What should you look at?
Ideally, it should be suitable.
Yes, we should look at the suitability, not the fastest nor the cheapest. See, if I go with the cheapest option, walking, cycling, I ultimately may not be able to reach my target. If I go with the fastest option, which is like the flight, private jet, it is going to be too very expensive. Although I may reach my target, but I will have to take lot of risk, and it is also going to be too expensive. I have to look at the suitability option. Suitability क्या होगा? Something which is good in every parameter. Should be cost effective also, should be convenient also, should be safe also, and it should help me reach the target on or before time. So which option do you think is the most suitable here?
Train.
Train.
Train and bus.
Yes. My first preference will be the train. If I do not get train ka ticket, then the second alternative will be the bus. This is my first option. This is my second option. Okay. These are the best option for me to travel. Assuming that I get a call and they say that Kareem, tonight only there is a very urgent meeting. Okay. Tonight only there is a urgent meeting. You have to reach by 6 or 7 p.m. Then will I go with in a bus or a train?
No.
Then I will have to take the flight,
Yes.
because in this case, I should not look at the safety or the cost, because ultimately, see, I have no other alternative. If I have to reach fast, then I will have to compromise on certain things. I will have to take a little extra risk. I will have to bear a little extra cost. But ultimately, this is the only option which is going to help me achieve my target. So I have to act upon accordingly. So sometimes, see, the bus and the train are may not be very fast in speed. इनका जो एवरेज स्पीड होता है वो होगा 50-60 किलोमीटर पर आवर. बट अगर ये 50-60 का स्पीड से अगर इफ आई एम एबल टू रीच माय टारगेट, आई विल गो इन दैट, आई विल सिलेक्ट दैट ऑप्शन. फॉर इंस्टेंस, if I have to achieve a goal and I want to do certain investments, so there are certain investments which are giving me 5% return. Some investments may give me 8% return. Some will give me 10% return. Some will give me 15% return. Some will give me 20% return. So अगर मेरा target, my goal, if if I can achieve by just getting 8-9% का return, even with a 8-9% का return, if I can achieve my goal, now 8-9% are riskier instrument or less risky instrument?
Less risky.
Less risky, right? Because to get 8-9%, I can put it into an FD, a bond, a debenture, something which is safe. So by not taking risk, I can still comfortably achieve my target, my goal. Why to unnecessarily take risk? Let me put my money into some safe investments and I will achieve the goal. But my goal is so big that I have to get at least 15-20% ka return. Then only I'll be able to achieve that goal. And to get that 15-20% ka return, FD can never give me 15% ka return. I will have to invest my money into shares, mutual funds, PMS. They are risky, but they have the potential to generate that type of return so that I can achieve my goal. Where in this case, where I had to reach early, so I had to go in a flight. I had no other option. Similarly, in investment, when the goals are big, which requires you to go fast, which requires you to take a little risk, you will have no other option, but you will have to invest your money into stock markets, mutual funds, because that is your requirement. So accordingly, we select the instruments. So what is the role of a financial planner here? A financial planner will sit with the client, understand what is their risk appetite, how much risk they can take, how much risk it is required for them to take, what is their goal, how fast they have to go, which instrument out of so many instruments which is the most suitable, and help them out to identify that what should be the right plan of action, what should be the right mode of investment. And see, sometimes अब जैसे हम जर्नी करते हैं ना, so let's say for example if you are traveling to let's say Darjeeling, okay, you are traveling to Darjeeling. So Darjeeling में ना direct flight नहीं जाता है. First you have to go in a flight till some nearest airport. फिर वहां से जाके फिर you may have to take a bus. Now that bus will take you to some point. फिर वह बस से उतर के you may have to go in a cab. So it is also possible that to reach to your destination there can be 2-3 different modes of traveling. There might be different modes of traveling, may not be only one instrument. Similarly, in investment also, it is not necessary that we have to only take one instrument. I can have a mix of both. I can invest something into FD. I can put something into real estate or gold. I can put something, it's a combination. I can use a combinations also. I can put something into shares, mutual funds, or I can just like a journey, if I have a 20-year cut time, so I may decide upon that for the first 15 years, I will go with an equity option. Say 15 years, I will go in equity option. Then 15th to 17th year, I will change the instrument from equity to hybrid. From 17 to 19, I will go with an option of debt. Debt is something which is safe. Equity is like shares, mutual funds, equity mutual funds. Hybrid is a mix of equity and debt. This is pure debt. And then last 1 year, I will park my money into savings account. So just like, from this point to this point, I am going in flight. From this point to this point, I am going in bus. From this point to this point, I am going in cab. And the last few steps, I am walking. So it can be a mix of all. So this is how we have to plan out. The way that we plan out a journey, the same thing, we have to plan out our finances. And that is where the financial planner is going to help. Now, did you understood what is the role of a financial planner?
Yes.
See, basically, these things are very near to our day-to-day life. What we do in our day-to-day life, see, financial planning is not a big science. It is the same thing that we do in our routine. The only thing is we forget, we are not able to connect it to our real life activities. When you are able to connect it with the real life activities, when you are able to take the decisions very logically, having rationals behind it, then you will be in a much better position to do financial planning. Okay, so time is up. We'll conclude it here for now. Tomorrow we'll further understand that what is the scope of financial planning. Okay, what are the things which is covered in financial planning, and then we'll get into the process of financial planning. ठीक है, चलो, so see you all tomorrow. Bye.